Hello, family. It's Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your October 2022 tarot scopes, big baby. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. Hope you're doing super fantabulous, guys. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining with us and hanging out, maybe hitting that like, that subscribe, maybe even having a read with me. What's up? All right. Now, with that being said, let's talk about the lineup. We are going to go into a little bit of the astrology, not very deep. I'm not an expert. However, you should go check out Astrology. And then we're going to break it down into an oracle read that will help guide the individual reads, and everything will be time-stamped if you don't want to hear it. Okay. Now, bear with me, I'm still getting over my cold. Now, on October 2nd, it's a big day, baby. We got Mercury going direct in the sign of Virgo, 24 degrees, okay? 24 comes down to a 6. Virgo is about organization, getting things together, making sense of it, and having a plan. The number 24 comes down to a 6. 6 is about balance for me, getting things organized, making it happen, and making a plan, boo. You need a plan. Now, on the 8th, Pluto stations direct 26 degrees into Capricorn. Pluto, this planet of transformation and change, right? It's going to be in Capricorn. Capricorn is a planet of structure. There's going to be some transformations in the structure. There's going to be conversations. There's going to be things brought to the light. Now, on the 9th, full moon in Aries. Who's down for a full moon read? Hey, that is going to be 16 degrees. 16 comes down to a 7. 7 makes me think of the 7th house. This is going to be about a turning point in relationships. Really asking ourselves, what do we want? Where do we want to be? And how do we want to be? Now, on the 10th, Mercury re-enters into Libra. Who's going to be flirting? Everybody going to be flirting, especially you, Libra, because you loves to flirt, okay? And you're looking good, too. And you do it so well, okay? Now, on the 11th, we have Mars in Gemini. Mars in Gemini square Neptune in Pisces. Mars is this planet of action, okay? This emperor-like energy, really wanting to get things done, but Neptune is a very dreamy energy. So we're going to feel this really odd energy throughout the whole month about how do we get our dreams off this ground? How do we make things happen? And what are our next steps, right? On the 13th, Venus in Libra trine Saturn in Aquarius. So Venus is all about love. Aquarius is about, I would say, the collective, but Saturn is about the rules and the collectives. And so there's going to be a lot of like, what can we do to help each other out? Okay. A lot of like initiatives maybe to help the people with all the flooding and the hurricanes that have been going on and natural disasters. Like people want to come together. On the 18th, Venus in Libra trine Mars in Gemini. Venus is busy this month. Okay. Venus is like, hey, how you doing? How you doing, Mars? You want to talk about it? You want to be about it? Let's do it. All right. On the 19th, Venus in Libra square Pluto in Capricorn. This energy for me is like, honesty is the best policy, okay? It's time to really be really honest about what you're looking for in relationships, and not just romantic ones, friendships, partnerships, families. It's just going to be that time for you to be honest and real about what's going on. Now, on the 22nd, the sun will be conjunct Venus. It'll be right next to it. The sun's like, what's up, cutie? What's up, cutie pie? What can we do? What can we bring to light? 29 degrees Libra. 29 comes down to the number 11. 11 comes down to the number 2. Partnerships, relationships, contracts. Things are just being brought to the forefront. On the 22nd, we also have Saturn going direct, 18 degrees Aquarius. 18 comes down to a 9. A 9 is closing the chapter, okay? Saturn, the planet that rules and government, is going to be in the sign of the collective. There's going to be a lot of information that comes out this month. Be prepared, okay? On the 23rd, the Venus and the sun is all up in Scorpio's place, okay? So I'm like, hey, cutie pie, it's your birthday season, so happy birthday, love bug. And of course, on the 31st, happy Halloween if you celebrate it. All right. Today I'm celebrating as a vampire, but I'm going to tell you what I was scared of. I was scared to put the teeth in because you had to put like this dental adhesive, and I'm a chicken because I didn't want to mess up my teeth. So pretend I got some fangs, boo. All right. I want to suck your blood. All right. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's going to be time, baby. You better get on over there because me and one of my favorite Libras, Miss Keona, will be going live and having fun. And you never know what we're going to wear during the month of October. All right. And if you want to know something and you want to get a reading, go to my linktree. I'm not going to DM you and say, hello, beloved. I think you need a reading. First of all, y'all know me a little too well. I work 2 jobs, got 2 kids, and I likes to party. So I'm not looking for that, all right? If you'd like a reading, book through my linktree and come follow me on Instagram, all right? Let's jump into these readings. Hello, Aries. Hey, Aries. Aries, calm down, okay? Slow down, bro. Leo, my lovely Leos, and sexy Sagittarius. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing super, super fantabulous. I'd like to apologize immediately. My allergies are flared up again, and you're gonna hear a lot of coughing, so I apologize. And my nose is getting stuffy, so bear with me. So, what's going on, guys? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, if you're listening for love. How's it been? What's going on? What it do, baby? I want to know, okay? So let's jump into this read. This is a very interesting energy I have here, and I just noticed that the numbers are very repetitive. So let's start off with your leading astrological energy, which is the North Node, your future. You're very much focused on your future and ready to move to the next level. I want you to pay attention to the number 34, okay? 34 comes to a 7. Maybe your future in relationships, maybe the future of your 7th house. But there's this energy that the North Node is trying to take you, which is your rising, trying to take you to where you need to be. It's leading you. It's like your guiding light. And it's telling you, what do you want in your future, okay? What do you want? Who are you? What are you here for? What is your purpose, okay? You're dealing with a lot of that energy this month. Like I said, that number is 34. And then I was looking up the Tree of Life, which is your next card, which is also the number 34. So, very interesting. So the Tree of Life comes out for us fire signs, and this is where are your roots, where you're planting yourself. Family matters are going to be of concern right now. Do not overcompromise so that you don't feel powerless, and patience is key as you move forward. It's such a beautiful card. I feel like this is important for you to be rooted and grounded in who you are. And the thing about the roots of a tree is that they're drawing from the wisdom of the earth, right? They're pulling on that ancestral knowledge and pulling them through to help each other, because they also are interconnected and helping each other. 34 is another number to pay attention to, and 77. Now, another energy from the ancestors coming in is that of Kulkan, okay, or Quetzal, however you want to say it. This advice is coming that you must accept your defeats. You must move forward. You must understand who you are. And don't fear about giving up. This is about persistence, knowledge, listening to the education, following your intuition as you make decisions. And your ancestors are saying, look, Kulkan invented education, books, and the invention of the calendar. What can you create? Who are you and what are you about, right? Do not fear. Do not give up. The way that you're going to get through this is being like this tree, very grounded and rooted in who you are and what you want to be. Now, your magic this month, which is very interesting, is as above, so below with the life purpose, okay? Hold on, my camera's doing something really weird. There we go. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to plug this in to see if this is going to work, because my camera is acting crazy. Tomorrow Mercury goes direct. Could it just go direct today so we could be like perfectly fine with this? Okay, so our magic this month is going to be as above, so below, correct? Okay, because look, we have the tree again, the Tree of Life. What is your purpose? So during this month, as you're doing your magic and setting your intentions with your candles, make sure that you're looking for purpose, a purpose-driven life. That came to my mind. And it's one of those things of like, what drives you and what makes you who you are, because your North Node is leading you. The fall is going to be a very important time for you this season, because I feel like this is a time of harvest for you. The things that you put in the springtime are going to be coming to the flourishing around this season. Now, you also have this beautiful energy of the ancestor of guidance. This is the elk. And the elk is a totem tied to nobility, endurance, and your relationships with others, okay? And respecting others. This is a time of profound wisdom, direction, pulling on your ancestors, accepting the help and support that is coming towards you. Realization. This is like you having epiphanies this month and realizing, oh wow, that's what that was about. Oh wow, now I get it. And so you're getting all of this clarity this month. That doesn't mean that it's an easy month for you or that it's going to be super like copacetic. It might be one of those months where you kind of go into a little bit of solitude, where you go in and you start looking at who you are and who you've become. Your crystal is zeolite, okay? This is a group of crystals, which is apophyllite, oakenite, pectolite, prehnite, and stilbite. And they work together in harmony, okay? And they work with spiritual healers, okay? They like to work with healers, and they're also great for Reiki, and they're good for channeling and connecting to your spirit guides. Zeolite is great in Reiki and for attunement, okay? It absorbs the negative energies. And on a physical level, it's really good at releasing toxins, especially for drug and alcohol abuse. Now, the spiritual meaning, it says that a need to open yourself up to communicating with your spirit guides is important. I strongly feel, fire signs, that your ancestors are going to be talking to you a lot this season when the veil thins. I also kind of feel like it's going to be important for you to start cleaning the energy in your home, especially with zeolite showed up. I feel like that as you channel, you need to keep like a journal or a book to write down the things that come through for you. I also think that your dreams are going to be very important. And if you're a Reiki practitioner, it's going to be important for you to send Reiki and also receive Reiki. Keep yourself clear and attuned at all times if you can, because the messages are going to be coming in very strong. These messages are going to pertain to why you're here and what you're doing. The fact that the ancestor of guidance is coming out, I'm sorry, I'm just channeling, is the hands that are coming out of the elk. The elk is knowledge, stability, nobility, endurance. And they're like, we got you. Your ancestors are like, don't stop. Don't give up. You're doing an amazing job. All right. So let's see here. There's one card. Think of 2 questions you would like an answer to. I am using my Hocus Pocus deck, gifted to me by my beautiful friend Kirsten. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see here. So you have the Knight of Candles, okay? This is going to be a yes for me. It's time to initiate. It's time to start. It's time to light your way and move your path, okay? Question number 2, the 10 of Lightning. I'm going to say this is a no. There's too much going on. It's overwhelming and you need a break. And that 10 is signifying that we need a new beginning. So that's what I have for you guys with the pick a card. And I'm going to move those over there. And we're going to get into our reading. So as usual, I am using the Babylonian Tarot. You know I absolutely love this deck. It's one of my favorite decks I learned how to read tarot with. And I'll always go to it, all right? So let's give this a good old cut and see what's going on. Bless this card. Shows the energy for fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising. 3 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles, right? So in this situation, there's a decision that needs to be made, right? But we're afraid to be left out in the cold, and we're also afraid to say the wrong words. So in this 5 of Pentacles, this is where, I just went blank. Gilgamesh and Enkidu kill the bull of heaven. And they go and talk trash and they say things. And because they were talking such trash and arguing with the high priestess, they lost Enkidu. He lost his best friend. So I'm going to say watch your words this month. Be kind to others. And like really pay attention to what you want to say to people. A lot of times, especially with Mercury going direct, we might have comments or we might have things to say and we're not really realizing how we're coming off. And so pay attention to that as you move forward. All right, let's see here. We got Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag. Overall energy, we got the Emperor. We the boss hog here. We making it happen, Captain. This is our energy coming through. This is Marduk, the energy of Aries. Okay, this is that Mars, Aries energy. We are coming through and we're making it happen this month. We don't know what we're doing, but damn it to hell, we're doing it, okay? And we're doing it like a boss, all right? Let's look at these cards at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to be reading them all upright. So we do have a lot of change coming into our world, okay? There's a lot of things changing on the horizon for fire signs, and it's a little bit overwhelming because we have a lot of inner conflict coming in, and then we're a little upset about the losses because this is when Gilgamesh wakes up and finds out Enkidu is gone, his best friend is gone. This is like the end of the world. There's something that's coming to an end for fire signs. It's a cycle, it's finished, it's done, and you're trying to become more stable with the energy that's coming through for you. You're being creative, you're trying to hold on, you're trying to create your new reality, your new world, and you're doing it very strong, like you're very strong. You also have probably met a soulmate connection with the Emperor and the Empress showing up together. Now, the 8 of Swords, you do feel a little bit restricted because you're still carrying a lot of pain or a lot of the, like the arrows for me are communication. So a lot of the things that are going on in your head, it's like you're reliving things but it's time to go. You got the victory. What didn't work out for you really worked out in your favor. Some of you could be meeting a Taurus, okay? Because the Edad worked with the bull, okay? And there's a lot of bull energy coming in, or bullshit, I don't know. Anyways, this is, I'm sorry, I laughed so loud. This is you moving and grooving to the next area, to the next point. Like, you're like, kiss my, what is it? Kiss my grits. I'm out of here. I'm out. I'm good. I'm moving on and I'm moving forward. It's like a big victory for you. All right. Let's see what's next for the signs. Hello, Aries. Give me just a second to get this camera hooked up. Okay, how are you guys doing, Aries? I hope you're doing super, super fabulous. I had to charge my battery just for a little bit, so this might be a month where you're really trying to get things together for yourself in order to move ahead. So we start off this month, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, if you're listening for love, as a motherfucking boss, baby. We are making things happen. We are all that and a bag of chips. We're the emperor. We're making everything move the way that we desire it, and you have pulled your own card that represents you. Now, moving on with that is the Eight of Pentacles, and I believe that it's going to be very important to see how things are lining up at work, how things are happening, and who's really got your back and teaching you new things. There is a major decision for you this month, okay, as we have the Judgment card, that moves into you making the right choice with the Sun. Ooh, I like it. I love it. I love it, Aries. I love it. So, here we are. We have the Emperor energy. We're going to go to the Oracle. We're going to see what it says. Let's look at this. The Emperor wants you to know that you are between worlds, that you are leaving an old way of being and entering into your king or queendom ship, okay? You are also focusing on the number 3. Now, the number 3 is that of big changes, big things happening to you, new opportunities, okay? Hold on, let me move it a little closer. Okay, now with that energy, I feel like you're moving from a time of darkness and sadness into an area of lightness and brightness, okay? We're happy, we're moving forward, and we're moving on. Sometimes moving on is scary because we don't know what's next, okay? Let's get a little bit more guidance in this situation. What does okay, first of all, bad shuffling. What does the 3 of between worlds want us to know, and what does the Emperor want us to know in combination? The 6 of Cups. So I really feel like we're tired of putting on a show. This is the Deviant Moon deck. I feel like we're tired of putting on a show. We're tired of pretending. We're ready to move on from the past, and we're moving forward. Like, we're ready. I feel like Aries has had enough, and they're good. Like, Aries was like, all right, I've already cried enough. I've been sad enough. I've felt this energy for far too long, and I'm ready. I'm ready to be happy, right? So now we're moving on into this 8 of Pentacles, which is your skills. And these are 2 astronomers looking at the heavens, trying to figure out what's going on, right? So let's do a pick a card energy here for this. What does Aries need to know in this situation of building skill? Apologize, guys. I'm still getting over a cold. The 8 of Pentacles, if you pick card number 1, you have that of the yin and yang, your balance. You're trying to find something that's going to balance the scales for you, make you feel a little bit more complete. The number 22 is highly important. It's a master number. It comes down to the number 4. We're building, rebuilding, recalibrating. And we're also trying to find out how things work, okay? What does this card want? Number 1 to know. Look, we have the Chariot. We have a victory coming in. We're moving on. We're moving from a shitty situation, okay? 10 of Swords. It's one of those things where we kind of feel stuck, so we know we have to start over, and starting over isn't always easy, right? And it's hard. The 4th might be very important for you because I have 22, which comes to a 4, and then the 4 of Cups. I feel like in this situation, like, we're learning new skills to move us forward, to propel us from a situation where we feel stuck to realizing that we have 3 cups that we can celebrate with, and we may not need to keep holding on to that emotion right there. Okay? Bottom of the deck, what do we have? The Knight of Pentacles. And see how he's in a little chariot too? So I kind of feel like with that energy of the Chariot, this is like we're really moving on. It's just taken us a while. Like usually Aries, you're like really, really quick with things. You're moving forward. You know what you want and how you're going to do it. But this time you're like, I'm going to take my time because I don't know. You know, I'm going to take my time because I am confused. And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? Let's look at the Chariot. We have the gentleman and the lady. So we have a couple. And we're cutting something out. So what are they cutting out? What are they getting rid of? Something with communication. There's someone that you're going to quit communicating with. Okay, look, and I pulled from the bottom because there's a snake energy. So there's like some weird vibes going on with that Ten of Swords. Like almost like, look, we could have been great. We could have really made it, but our communication sucks because we keep letting this energy come in and tell us that we're not doing it right. I'm not doing this right, and I want to do it right. You know? What is this Ten of Swords about? Okay, I'm getting the bomber jacket. Look, okay. Somebody's going to overdrink. Okay, so there's drinking involved. There's the bomber jacket. Okay, so there could be Scorpio energy. There is a picture, a selfie, something that's going to be sent, and it's probably a very sexual picture. Okay, so there's something that's going to be sent. It's a form of communication. Either you're going to find it, or they're going to find it, you're going to do it, however, but it's going to leave you in a state of thinking, is this good for me? Is this the best solution for me? Does this balance me? Does this make me feel safe? Do I feel comfortable? So, card number 2. Your decision is also a 3. Okay, so the third is going to be important. And you're wondering if all the work that you've been doing, should you stay at your job, or should you take a better offer? Should you stay in your relationship, or should you leave okay for great? So you're at that position, and you know, he has his telescope and he's like looking at things and he's trying to figure it out. And I feel like this is a matter of time for you just to see, like, should I stay? Should I go? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. 9 of Cups. Okay. 8 of Swords. Okay, 8 of Swords. And the Hierophant. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so I got 2 stories with this. I feel some of you are involved in a position at work that they promised you something, they're not going to give it to you, and then you're going to have to go talk to HR, okay? You're not going to like what they have to say. It's almost like they're saying, oh, well, we can't really pay you that right now, so why don't you go ahead and wait, and then we'll be able to pay you. For others, you're in a relationship where someone's like, look, I really like you. I can see this relationship moving to the next level, but I'm just not really ready for that right now. And so I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm going to keep my promises, but, you know, I don't know how fast we can move. It's a very interesting energy, and it's something you've been wishing for, too, because it's the 9 of Cups, okay? Give me more about this situation. Look, a matter of time, the Clock Tower. Ending, and there's a garden. Okay, so that's the second garden image. So this is like a social setting, something very social. It could be social networking, it could be out at a party, but it's almost like it's a matter of time that this social situation is going to end. Like whatever it is, it's going to end, and you're going to go for something better. There's this energy also, like I would pay attention to the 8th. The 8th is going to be very important. You got 3 8s in a row. There's a situation with finances that's going to be like hitting hard too. It's like a transition that's coming in for you. 8 of Pentacles, give me more. And I also want to say, do not overdrink at any company parties. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9 of Swords. Some of y'all are moving. You feel like you're living a freaking nightmare. You gotta go. You're just like tired of it. You're worn out and you're tired. You want to move, you want to go, and you want to go now. The Judgment is coming in for you. What does Judgment have for Aries? What does Judgment have for Aries? I have the 9 of Wands. Very upset about this decision that has to be made. We're going to walk away. We're walking away with the 8 of Cups. Why are we walking away? Why is Aries walking away? Because you're the king. You are the king of wands, and they are not treating you like it. And you know where you're supposed to be with the 3 of wands. You know who you are. You know what you're about. You're not going to deal with this. Some of you are like, man, you didn't do what you promised, so I got to go. And I'm going to go take care of my own stuff, and I'm not worried about you. What does this King of Wands want us to know? The Fox. He's been watching. Ha! He was watching the snake the whole time. He knew. Can't pull a quick one on you, Aries. And there is some kind of secret, okay? When I see the lilies by the snake, I feel like a sexual secret might be coming out. Somebody might find out somebody's having a baby, okay? There's a love baby or something going on. What is a love child? Give me clues on the snake, because this is the second time she shows up. The ladder, okay, what else? That's another 9. The broken heart. And the boot, okay. Another message on the phone. Okay, 2 stories I'm getting. In a work situation, the person who's been watching you at work is very upset because you got the promotion or you're getting elevated and they're not. They're heartbroken about it and they're ready to give you the boot. And I would watch your back. This person either tried to sleep their way to the top or flirt their way to the top. The other story that I'm getting is there's a decision to make about a broken heart. Somebody feels very betrayed, okay? And so they're either going to create a story or tell a story about a social outing, somebody going out and sleeping around or flirting with someone else. You're going to have to make a decision on this. Like, you're going to have to believe, like, you're getting all the facts, okay? Aries, this is not a time for you to be, like, swinging off the handle, okay? This is a time for you to kind of look at the whole thing, get more information. It's the community card. And really think about what needs to be cut off and how you're going to protect yourself as you move forward. This leaves us at the Sun, okay? I'm going to tell you there's some betrayal. Either you're going to be betrayed online, okay? Someone's going to talk shit about you online, or at a party, okay? At a social setting. Now, the Sun is coming out for you at the end because I feel like you make the correct choice. You make the right choice. Things are moving in your favor. But this person has their eye on you, the 5 of Pentacles, and they don't want you to get ahead, okay? You're gonna go anyways. The 6 of Wands. You're like, you know, I'm an Aries. I'm gonna do what I want to do. And here you are, the Page of Wands. You're like, I'm out. Like, come hell or high water, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm not dealing with this situation. Okay, Knight of Cups. You're gonna take a new offer. For some, there's a family situation that's going on, a possible like breakup or something, and it is affecting the kids. For others, there's something about like this traición. ¿Cómo se dice? Betrayal. There's a betrayal coming in, and it's from someone who you thought you could really trust. You can't trust them. What is the pay? I want to go to the 5 of Pentacles. What is this 5 of Pentacles about? The Moon. Okay, another 5 because it's 32. The Moon. Okay, there's something revealed. It brings anxiety. 23. So we got 32 and we got 23. Very interesting. About your luck. And I feel like you're going to take the situation that's very lucky for you, okay? And here we have a new stability with the House. So I feel like in this situation, like you're learning new skills. It's a freaking nightmare for you to have to like face all these things and move forward, but you're going to make a choice and a decision, and you're going to trust your intuition, and you're going to go. Give me more. Some of y'all think that your partner is going to be disloyal to you. They're not. Don't believe everything you hear. There's loyal hearts coming in. And for others, you need to really pay attention to communication. The number 35 is going to be important. The number 53 is going to be important. The number 8 is going to be important. Okay? And there is someone who is very true to you, but you're going to have to cut a friend out or a family member out and be like, nah, bro, you're not here with us anymore. You can't have the keys to our house. You can't be here. You can't have the keys to the office. I have the keys to the office. Like, there has to be very clear-cut rules with this individual, okay? Because you're releasing things from the past. You're releasing a situation. I almost want to even say, like, Aries, be careful. Like, if somebody kept a key to your house or something after a breakup and you're in a new relationship, like, they're going to crash the party. Hold on. This is your wake-up call, Aries. Pay attention. Be of service. Be of help. Look forward, don't look back, and embrace your power. I feel like as you come in as the Emperor, you should be embracing the power and the energy that you have coming in, okay? All right, let's look at, at your finances. All right, Aries, what's our money look like this month? Look, 9 of Swords, we're a little overwhelmed. 8 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords. Some of y'all might be going on a work trip, okay, and you're a little bit stressed out about it, or some of y'all are worried about a trip. You're going to move forward. Things are going to be okay. I'm going to say maybe looking through your finances and see how you can clean things up. Pay attention to the hang-ups in your account. Like, what are you spending your money on? What are you overspending on? Is it on luxuries? What's going on? So, like, I feel like you're, like, tightening your budget right now, and then you're going to move on. And for others, you're tightening up because you want to go on a trip. Okay. Let's look at your love life. What is the love life for our beautiful Aries? Pay attention to the 3rd, the 4th, the 6th, the 8th, the 7th, and the 5th. It's like a lot is unfolding for you at the first of the month, probably because it's building up to that full moon in your sign. What does their love life have for them? So we have here the Wheel. We're moving forward from a broken heart. There you are, King of Wands, or you're dealing with another fiery energy. Ace of Cups, okay. 5 of Cups by the 3 of Swords. King of Wands, what do you have for us? Transformation in Scorpio season, transformation period, or you're dealing with a Scorpio. Scorpio came out up there. And you got to have strength with the Leo card. Okay, so here we have it. We're moving on with the Ace of Cups. We're moving on. We're going to take the new love. We're going to take the new offer. We're going to move forward. It's going to be great. No more heartbreak, no more sadness with the 5 of Cups. We're out of that. We're transforming, and we are the King of Wands, and we're ready. We're excited, and we're here for the new things. You pulled the King of Wands twice in your read, so I really feel like you're really harnessing that energy. The Wheel is saying, look, don't take them back. 6 of Pentacles, they're coming back. No, we're not going to take them back. 3 of Swords wants you to know, take the new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. Don't cut the cords of attachment, prayer, meditation, clearing, cleansing, okay? King of Wands said 3 of Pentacles. You could meet somebody at work or someone that works at home through a work situation, and there's a lot of connecting going on. Ace of Cups wants you to know, King of Swords. And when I see this card, this King of Swords energy, I feel like it's a logical choice. There is a lingering third party in this situation. You just need to like shut the door on that, okay? 5 of Cups, we're getting rid of the devil, okay? We're getting rid of being tied to situations. Like the 3 of Swords had all those red cords tying us to situations. We're getting rid of this energy that ties us back to the old way of doing things, Aries, which puts us at the rebirth. And what does rebirth want us to know? The Emperor. That puts you in your power. So you have pulled the Emperor twice. You have pulled the King of Wands twice. But I feel like really and truly you're going to be cutting off this third party energy that's getting in the way, and you're ready to focus on your person. The Strength card is telling you the 5 of Cups. Release the past. It's time to let it go. It's time to move forward. Okay? Now let's see here. I want to see what this energy is. There's the Thinking Woman. Working on your second chakra, which is your sacral, and clearing your third eye. Okay, we really got to clear. We're healing this month. We're getting ourselves untied from a situation that is not good for us. Pay attention to the 23rd, because we are abundant and we are moving forward. Overall energy and love. You need to make your happy house a home. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you. Big blessings. Love you so much, and take care.